Another one.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, one of the Hector.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting bout.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that's...
And that's the opening bell.
Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. And that hook misses. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook was off target. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That left hook missed. Well done with that counter shot.
Let's go, baby.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? Here we go for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Perfect counter shot. Looking to land the hook. That time counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Got him. Those counter punches have to hurt. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Let's go, baby.
In that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. There's rings the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Do you believe this? These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go! Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia and that. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight has a real good flow to it. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. There's the bell for round 6. Corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Stamina is off the charts. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, Andrew?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shoot.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swing and a miss with that hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Camacho goes down.
Oh my God, bro.
Look again on slow motion replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to...
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's talk about Hector Camacho. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Nice counter.
It's over.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
It's over, baby. Yeah.
Calling it there.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see